I came home to find water all over the floor in front of the refrigerator. I finally determined that the water was coming from the back, and it looked like it was coming from the inlet pipe to the ice maker. I ended up trying several things to get the ice maker to work. This video will show you what I tried and what worked. If I did fix the ice maker, this is what I used. There was ice frozen in a valve. I had to thaw it out. I used this to push the ice through, and this to force hot water through the valve. I put magnets up in a towel to try to catch it because it was just spewing out of that. I watched a video, and exactly what was happening was this would try to pour water into the ice maker, and it would just pop off, and water was coming down here. So I wrote myself directions on the back of taped them on the back of the refrigerator so that next time I know, and I'm going to put this chopstick here so I can measure. Because if there's no ice in this white pipe or valve, this has to go all the way down like that. And that's how I can tell that it's clear. I had thought that when I had it this far that there was no ice in there, but I was wrong. Now I know. Now I remember. Now I'll have my tools and instructions for next year if it's the same thing. Yay, we have ice. And this is a design flaw. For on. Oh, now it's all frozen again. This part's freezing up. Well, we don't have an ice maker for long. Looks like it's all stuck in there. Crazy. Didn't spew water out the back. I removed the ice maker, and I tried a lot of tools to get these out. What I ended up using was just a pair of these pliers to get them out. Nothing's easy. I think engineers hate people. Pop this off. I've already checked that. That was the first thing I did. There's no ice up in there, so it's not freezing up in there. Put a towel down just in case water does decide to start spraying out. I did cut off the water before I started working on this. So now that I have it out, this is what it looks like. This is where the water comes in. There's no ice there. I watched another video, and one problem, this is not working right. So I did see some little pieces of ice down in there. Can you see all that? So that may have been frozen up in there. And you see that? So that may be what's keeping it from working correctly. And then also I saw a video about a guy who said a spring has to be popped in. Can you see that little bit of ice in there? I'm just going to leave it and let it thaw out for a while. Then I think the spring is supposed to be in here, maybe? And that's what's going to make that work. And it was popped out, probably because of ice. So we're going to let her thaw out, let her have a little bit of life outside the freezer. Plug her back in, see if she works. Clean it up a little bit. Already see something melting right there. Maybe stuff frozen up inside of there, who knows. I let the ice maker rest outside of the freezer compartment overnight so that anything that might be frozen could possibly thaw out. And I also put a little bit of WD-40 down in here, as well as down here on this little spring, because it was catching and not really wanting to move it very well. Don't know what the issue on that is, but it's a little bit better now. I am not looking forward to this part. Let's see if I can get this back in. Of course, it has a difference. It has a flat one, which I guess is the one on top. Which means it's going to have to go like that. Okay, that went in all right. I guess it did. I'll screw these things back in. 8 screws. And I don't seem to have the proper tool to put these back in. I did look. I'll show the other things in there. That was suspiciously easy. I guess I'll cut everything on and hope for the best. I'm still taking precautions. Have a towel down and a towel up. And I duct tape that on there. I don't hear anything. I think that's connected. Doesn't look level. Gonna clean that with some vinegar, I guess. Water should come through this into this little funnel type thing and come out through here to go into the trays. We have water. Maybe this will work. I'm gonna operate on faith. Look at that. We have ice. Makes makes me feel like a genius. Let's see if water will pour in again. Yay. 2.5 minutes later, the ice maker is still working perfectly. About once a week, I take all the ice that we haven't used and toss it out in the yard and let it cycle through. I think part of the problem with it freezing up is that the water still wants to come in there. It's not used to make ice cubes, and it freezes up on the machine. So emptying this a little more frequently and letting the ice maker make the ice it wants to make seems to be doing the trick. Thanks again for watching my video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share the video. Until next time, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. If you have time before you go, watch another video and consider subscribing to my channel.